What's going on, Dope fam? Back with another video. Today's going to be a nice little short video for this Sunday's video. I'm going to go through Alienbase. So Alienbase is a DEX coin on base chain, and no Bitcoin market analysis today because there really isn't like any update to be needed. We had a little grind up and we're just going back down. But nonetheless, I'm Dope Oxide. I make content on YouTube, X, and CoinMarketCap. Be sure to follow those pages, like and subscribe, comment down below if you guys want me to cover any other base native content pieces. But let's get right into it. So, once again, Bitcoin, I'm not really going to do analysis. There really isn't much to be said. I'll do one for tomorrow, but I just want to do a quick video on Alienbase because we're having some really nice chart updates to relay to you guys. First of all, reason why I'm covering Alienbase as well as just base chain in general. My base chain thesis is this, and I'll remind you guys once again. So, of course, base chain is an L2 chain on top of Ethereum. It's owned by Coinbase. So what I believe is, and my thesis is, that Coinbase will funnel their 100 million users from the Coinbase platform into the base L2 chain. Coinbase is the largest custodial as the largest asset manager in the world, so it gives it merit that they are the owners of base chain, and it probably gives Coinbase and like Coinbase as well as the base chain a very likely chance that base chain will probably be the number one chain in TVL and volume metrics eventually by the end of this bull market. It's already actually the number one L2 chain as of now, and I do expect TVL and volume metrics to actually surpass Solana. So let's see how it goes, but it's looking really good, and catalyst for that is definitely Ethereum to pump, which will cause a house money effect to flow from Ethereum to base chain. Another thing is as well, Coinbase is actually incentivized to bridge users from the central exchange to base. So that's just one main incentive for why Coinbase is actually making the base chain. They actually make more revenue per user when the users are on chain on the base chain instead of a central exchange. So I'm going to do analysis on Alienbase, which is a base native DEX on base chain. It is the number one trading DEX experience on base chain, and that's probably one of the main reasons why I'm covering it to you guys, because the main, I guess main thing you guys should really be looking for is when you're looking for tokens on base chain. So under the assumption base chain goes absolutely ballistic, what do you want to look for? You want to find niches that have done well in the past and find the number one high beta token to that. So Alienbase is one of the best base native DEX tokens, and in the past, DEX tokens have done really well. Example, PancakeSwap did $6.9 billion in market cap back of last bull cycle on the BNB chain. So that's number one, like pretty much main reason why I really like Alienbase, because Alienbase is actually the best trading DEX aggregator, also the best DEX trading experience on base chain. It's the first to market DCAs. It has limit buys, stop losses, and that is one of the first mover advantages Alienbase actually has, because it was the first to actually release those features, which are really important for traders. It has a high market cap ceiling. So once again, as a reminder, PancakeSwap actually went to $6.9 billion in market cap, and Aerodrome, I'll have to change that market cap price, but Aerodrome is basically the largest liquidity provisioning DEX on base chain, but Alienbase is separate to that because, once again, Alienbase is the best trading DEX experience and Aerodrome is the best liquidity provisioning protocol. But I don't really care about that too much because Alienbase is a much smaller market cap, and when it comes to trading wise, Alienbase is the better trading DEX. Currently, right now, it's a $15 million circulating market cap, which is very small. Hence why I really want to just show you guys these kind of coins, because they have really good multiples. Obviously, when it comes to risk to reward, there is quite a bit of risk because these tokens are much smaller. So once again, none of this is financial advice. None of this is financial opinion. This is just my own opinion, and I'm relaying what I'm seeing on the charts. And what I'm seeing on the charts right now is very good for Alienbase right now. I showed you guys the charts like a few weeks ago where first of all, this line here was actually an arbitrary line I made back in I think it was early April, mid-April. It's lining up like perfectly right now, but let's see how well it lines up for the foreseeable future. But the actual update I want to show you guys is this 3-day RSI is something I really want to show you guys. So as you can see, this 3-day RSI is about the 43 range, and something to note I want to show you guys is see this support level. So this support level on the RSI has been quite significant in the past, and the reason why, let me So let me just zoom in on the first time this actually initiated. So as you can see, we first built up into this 3-day RSI at the 43 level, and once we actually consolidated and bounced from that, Alienbase did a massive, let's see, a massive, it did about a 1000% gain, which is a 10x. And then the next time it did that, it did a roughly a 200% gain. And then the next time it did that was roughly I believe it was a 14x. Let me get it here. So it broke out, retested. So from the original breakout, it went all the way up to 14x. If you assume the first top was like the original classified legitimate top, it's still a 12x. So looking at the charts right now, the 3-day RSI is quite significant because pretty much every time it's bounced at this 3-day RSI level, we've had a gain of minimum 2x and up to 14x. So if we expect this RSI breakout we're seeing currently is the beginnings of a massive run, and there isn't going to be a retest and we just keep going up from here, we can expect at minimum a 2x from here, probably higher, because if Bitcoin's about to break out this month or even the next month, we can expect Alienbase to go higher. But nonetheless, even if we do get a retest where Alienbase goes back down and we have a successful retest at the 43 RSI level, I do expect a massive leg up, which, to be honest, like look at my arbitrary line, that would probably make the most sense, where see how we retest, go back down to the 12 mil area. So I would not be surprised for that to play, like the scenario to happen. We go up a bit more on the 3-day RSI, have a nice little retest, and then do a massive breakout from there, and then we can go up there and distribute from there. But nonetheless, looking very good on Alienbase charts right now. We just regained that support. I did say to you guys, look, my line in the sand for the RSI is reclaiming this because it has been quite significant in the past. But when it comes to price, because obviously price is king, we do want to at least secure this support level here. So as you can see, $18 million market cap is the line in the sand where I do expect continuation and a confirmation to go up and have another leg up higher if we get closes above this. We have not seen that yet. This could still technically be a relief bounce and we roll over from here. But when it comes to, I guess, finding an accumulation area, this purple box has always been a really good spot for me to accumulate in, and that's where I was accumulating in the past. But if you want to spend insurance and, I guess, get in at a later price but have higher probabilities you're getting in right before a breakout, it would definitely be above this accumulation line area, but above the 18 mil area. If we get a few closes and multiple closes above, it's getting very likely that Alienbase will probably have a leg up higher. So if you want to pay insurance and pay a bit higher price, that would probably be a really good spot to get in, because most likely the reversal is getting confirmed and we're most likely going to make new highs and higher lows. And when it comes to that, like I do expect the TVL and volume metrics for Alienbase to increase once the price increase. Definitely too, because the price creates the narrative. So I do expect once Alienbase really starts reversing, we're going to have more narratives pop up around the best trading DEX experience on base chain. So I would not be surprised that is the case. So be sure to check out Alienbase, because I really think that it will do very well, especially because it's the number one of its own niche. And we do expect base chain to do really well. If I go to L2 beats, as you guys can see, base chain is the number one chain of this cycle. So that it's really good. I told you guys, like pretty much like the past 6 months, like base chain will be the number one L2 chain, and it will eventually flip Solana in TVL and volume metrics. Of course, it won't flip Ethereum because it's a L2, but I do expect it to be the number one chain of this cycle, minus Ethereum, and volume and TVL will be absolutely boom. It'll probably at least 5 to 10x from here. And if we get that 5 to 10x in TVL and volume, we can expect high beta tokens like Alienbase to do something similar. So when it comes to targets, I guess like I don't really like doing price targets, but the best way really is just to do a Fibonacci tool, and the next targets would definitely be anywhere from the 150 mil area and all the way up to the 400 mil area. So let's see how that goes. Of course, we could go way beyond that, especially looking back at what PancakeSwap did. So PancakeSwap went to $6.9 billion. And even now, like Aerodrome is, let's see what Aerodrome's at, because that's obviously the most similar kind of token we can check. So if we go Aerodrome, let's see what market cap's at. So it's at $500 million now. So assuming base chain really like 5 to 10x's from here, I can definitely expect Aerodrome to do at least a 3x from here. So what's a 3x? A 3x is about it's about $2 billion. So to be honest, like even $400 million for Alienbase isn't actually a crazy number. So when it comes to that, of course, none of this is financial advice, but we're just gonna have to look at the charts. I'll relay to you guys what I'm seeing, especially with like hidden bullish divergences, bearish divergences, etc. Because we won't really know what happens until we get there. But under the assumption Ethereum really breaks out, Bitcoin breaks out, and base chain keeps doing well, most likely this 400 mil number will get broken, if not surpassed. So when it comes to targets, obviously I'm not really like I'm not gonna say official targets and like it has to be hits, but just set expectations. Definitely take profits on along the way, and at the very least, I just want to see closes above 18 mil because that will give us confirmation a reversal is in, and then we can definitely break out from there. So that's all to the video, guys. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys want me to cover any other base native coins. And yeah, so sorry for the short video. I just wanted to do a quick short one for today's Sunday video. And Alienbase chart just looks amazing, so I just had to do a quick little video on that. So that's all to the video, guys. Peace.